What up? That's right, I literally went to go see. That's right, you're looking at that picture. Toy Story 3. Now, what can I say about the other Toy Story movies? The first two are really awesome. I remember watching them back in my childhood. A lot of us did. The first one I saw again, not too long ago. Like I say, last month or 2 months ago, whatever. And I still have the second one on VHS. Literally. And we were all waiting for this one to be made. And now it's finally out. Now on to this one. This movie is really awesome. It's so awesome that to me it's mind-blowing. I'm not saying it's epic, but you know, it's really awesome. A lot of Disney fans are proud to be walking in this movie, and so am I. You probably think I'm a Disney fan, but nah, I'm not. I'm not that big of a Disney fan, but you know. Now, a couple things I have to say about this movie is that there are some cast members here who did the voices of the characters that they voiced. They play other roles in some other movies that you might seen. Like you see Joan Cusack or Cusack, whatever, who did the voice of Jessie. She played as the Principal Mullins in that School of Rock movie. If some of you may have seen that, remember that? And you remember who the person who did the voice of Rex, which is Wallace Shawn. He played as someone, a scientist, whatever, in My Favorite Martian, another Disney movie. And who else? Oh yeah, you know the woman who did the voice of Barbie. Her name is Jodie Benson, I think. She did the voice of Flub Weebo in that Flubber movie, which is another Disney movie, and Ariel from Little Mermaid. Isn't that awesome? And the person who did the voice of Ken is Michael Keaton. Yeah, literally, it's Michael Keaton. How awesome is that? He played as Batman. He played as Jack Frost. He was in many other good movies. And Beetlejuice. Oh my God, Beetlejuice is so awesome. There are some silliness in this movie, and a lot of kids laugh into it, and you know, and it does have that same plot again. Like in the other Disney movie, where there's a new character that the main characters encounter, and then he turns out cool and well friend in the beginning, but then in the end he turns out as a villain. And I'm sure we've seen that in many other movies, but this one just delivers the good. Those Disney producers really know how to make a good story. Literally, like I'm being honest, and I really love those. I like those three aliens with the 3 eyes. Oh my God, the part when they saved the main characters from dying in that garbage thingy, I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I am eternally grateful. And again, you still have your main characters as always. You have Slinky, Bullseye, Potato, Rex, and the only person who's missing is actually there's nobody missing. This movie does have a sad and happy climax when the part what Andy did to his toys at the end. And that's when my eyes literally like almost turned red. Like, you could say that I was gonna go in tears, but you know, this movie is really, really good. Go see it. I was gonna go see it. I did see it in 2D, but I was gonna go see it in 3D, but it was a change of plans. What would be very awesome is if you get some friends and family to go see it on IMAX 3D. Who's with me? Okay, so there are I'm sure there are some deleted scenes in this movie, but this movie doesn't like last very long. Like, not so long, but I guess like you could say an hour and a half. or an hour and 40 minutes. What else can I say? Yeah, there's a couple things to talk about in this movie. Again, we encounter some new characters who was never mentioned in any other Toy Story movie. But to me, the Woody and Buzz Lightyear are the only two most important main characters throughout every Toy Story movie. Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, we thank you for coming back to this movie. And the beginning of this movie just comes out really good, almost as if it's being a real like action movie. But I don't know if this is an action movie or whatever. Even though this movie is for kids, it's for anybody. That's what I think. It's for anybody. Anyone can watch this movie. So if you're gonna plan to go see this movie, I recommend watch the first two again. Oh, and wait, yeah, it's a Micro Keaton. So yeah, Toy Story is a really good movie. I really like that song. What's it called? You Have a Friend in Me. No, You Got a Friend in Me. I love that song. I wish I could learn how to play it. If I could do a cover it on the guitar. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be difficult. So yeah, like this is one of the best Disney movies ever made. There's not much else I can say. Like, seriously, there's not much else I can say. Okay, I gotta go. So yeah, this movie's awesome. Read the description, see if, like, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I always like to put scores up on these movies, because it just like sums up more how much I care about the movie, whether it's bad or good. And yeah, we all know Andy's finally grown up. He has to move on. He knows what He knows what to do with his life. Molly's grown up too, but she's still young. Okay, so again, watch this movie, because most reviews, people tell you to watch the movies. All right. Later. Oh, and let me just end this. To infinity and beyond.